Okay, so after having this um, iPhone for one day so far, um, I definitely like it a lot, but there's a little bit that, a little bit of a compromise that you make for going with a screen this small. The screen quality is so intensely amazing, and it's unlike any other screen I have. But it's kind of leaving me wanting for like more of this like level of clarity and high quality content that this thing provides. But it's in such a small screen. So basically, I do see a reason for getting the bigger size screen. Other than it's just more powerful and more battery, because you can actually consume content like on a bigger screen. Because this one it's kind of narrow. It's just a little bit narrow when you try and watch something on it. It's a little bit too narrow, or when you try and play some games on it. I was playing like Mini Motorways, which I love Mini Motorways, but you do like the effect of playing a game kind of diminishes when you have a screen this small, because you look you kind of lose the effect because your hands take up most of the screen when you're trying to play, and it's really a narrow kind of screen form factor. But I got this leather case with it, which I love because I want to see the patina develop over time. I wish I could take the case off really easily, but it's kind of stuck on there a little bit. It's not like it's difficult to take off like this old iPhone case, which it's it's like this one's easier to take off because you can kind of just use force, but with this one, it's like stuck on there, so you don't really want to mess with it. Once it's on there, because I did that when I put the case on before I put the SIM card in. Even though I didn't need a SIM card, I just could have used the eSIM reader, and then I almost lost the SIM card. So that was kind of fun. But um, I would maybe consider going with a Bellroy case, not the Apple one, because the Bellroy one has like more of a leather texture to it, and I think it does use real leather. But it says made in China with care, which I would like to ask them about, because what does that mean? Like that kind of makes me skeptical if it says made with China, made with care in China. Kind of gets me a little bit skeptical. Like, why do you have to say that? Are you really making it with care? But they are from Australia, so they're a lot closer to China. But basically, I see why you would want to have the bigger phone, but I have the iPad, even though I would prefer having this small phone and the newer iPads, that you have high quality large screen and the newest of the new phone, but save a lot on getting this size and form and capacity. Because really the best reason to have the newest phone in a bigger size is the screen quality and like consuming content. But for me, I like consuming content on my iPad, and this MacBook Air that I'm using is from 2015, so the screen quality is not the greatest, which is kind of crazy because the screen is really good when you look at it. You're like, wow, but then the video quality, it just can't match up with what's available now. So yeah, when you're watching content on this and like high quality, almost 4K stuff, it looks insanely clear. But then the problem is that the screen is so narrow that you can't really pull yourself into the illusion. You can't like go full into it and get lost in it. So that's the kind of trade-off that you get when you get the small phone. And it is a little bit smaller than is probably comfortable a lot of the time. Uh, but that's a trade-off again. Like, do you want a small phone that's more comfortable to hold, or one that you can type on more comfortably? And I am happy to make that trade-off because yeah, you can do a lot with it without it being as big as um, the other iPhone. So yeah, and I have a 2017 iPad Pro, I think, and the screen quality on that, it can't do 4K. It can't do 4K, but I would like the updated version of the iPad, and then I would be happy. Really high quality stuff, um, and a big screen. That would be amazing. But yeah, just a quick update for day number 2, and I think the patina is starting to develop a little bit on here. It doesn't smell as much like leather as I was hoping, but it kind of smells more like car leather, which kind of makes sense because it looks like BMW leather. I've not been in a lot of new BMWs, but I know that the BMW leather looks kind of this like plasticky look a little bit, probably because they, coat it with a lot of things to make it last longer and more durable. So Apple is not a stranger to stealing from other industries to make their products better. Like, think of the colors of the older iPhones. They had rose gold, silver, gold, and jet black kind of, or space gray, and those are taken directly from the luxury watch industry and other kind of luxury industries. So yeah, just something interesting to note. They kind of copy from those other high quality companies in order to make their products better. But yeah, that's it for now. Peace.